Happy Friday, it's Miss B and I'm here with an assembly activity for you. Nothing wild and crazy this morning because we have a big holiday coming up on Sunday where you get to celebrate your mom or someone special in your life. And so we're gonna draw a picture for your mom that you can give to her on Sunday. So if you want to do this activity with me, you are going to go grab a piece of paper and a pencil. And sometimes I say scrap paper is okay, but since this is a project for mom, you're gonna want a nice clean piece of paper and a pencil with an eraser and come back and you can do this on your own. You don't need mom's help, okay? This can be top secret. So pause the video and come back with paper and a pencil and we'll get started. Okay, here we go. So we're gonna draw mom a pot of flowers, since moms love flowers and they love real ones, but they also love pictures of ones too. So the first thing we're going to draw is the pot. So you have your piece of paper. I'm using the whiteboard, but imagine this is the size of your paper and you're going to draw a pot at the bottom. So from the very bottom of your paper, you're going to start a line, and instead of taking it straight up, you're just going to kind of make it go diagonal a little bit. So it's going to kind of move up towards that top corner of the paper and then stop. And then I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to leave a bit of space at the bottom. I don't want my pot to be super tiny like this, so I'm going to move over to the side about that big and make the other line on the other side go diagonal towards the other corner. And I kind of want them to match up at the top. So since that one went a little taller, I'm going to make that one a little taller. Okay, so you've got that shape for the bottom of the pot. You're just going to draw kind of the top of that. So big rectangle that connects both sides of those lines. You see that pot shape? Okay, the next thing you're going to draw is the stem of 3 flowers. So you're going to use parallel lines. Those are lines that are going in the same direction. And you're going to do parallel lines that go straight up, kind of skinny, because like it's the stem of a flower, right? It's not the trunk of a tree, it's the stem of a flower, so it's a little bit skinny. And then the other two I'm going to spread out a little bit. Like I have enough room for about 2 finger spaces. So I'm going to draw another stem going diagonally this side of my paper, and I'm going to leave some finger spaces and come diagonally towards the other side of my paper. Okay, so we have our pot shape with the rim of the pot, the top of it, and 3 stems for flowers. Remember, they're not trunks of trees, they're stems of flowers. So you're going to keep them a little bit narrow. Okay. So now we're going to draw 1 flower around the middle of this by drawing a round cloud and then other clouds that fit inside the first one. So I'm going to draw my big cloud first, and I want to make sure that it reaches the bottom there. So see how that's kind of a W shape now? And I'm just going to kind of keep doing W's all around until I connect back. And then I'm going to do that again inside, so a little bit smaller. So I'm just going to start at that same spot, and they don't have to match up perfectly. Just a little cloud inside a cloud, and I'm going to do that again. Just kind of bumps, W's and M's, W's and M's. I think I give it 1 more little one inside. Okay, so a big cloud on the outside and just as many little clouds as you can fit on the inside. You don't want your lines so close that they touch. You should leave a little bit of space. So that looks like a big full flower. And you're going to do the same thing on the other 2 stems here. So get your petals to touch the stem there so it doesn't look like just a floating flower. And you're just going to kind of do those W cloud shapes until it connects back to the other side. And then do your mini clouds on the inside, leaving a little bit of room between each layer. I can fit another one in there. And then maybe 1 little circle fits inside that one. Okay, so we have 2 of our flowers done. Can you guess what we're going to do next? We're going to do the last flower. Big cloud on the outside. And then I'm just going to draw my W's, kind of curvy lines, until I connect back. And then my little clouds on the inside. I can fit another one. And I think I can fit one more little one in there. And then it just makes it look like a really full flower that's kind of blooming open, which is what moms would love on Mother's Day, right? So that's it. If you have some coloring tools now, you can go make this colorful, which would make it look really cool. The first thing you could do is take a black marker, just a regular marker or Sharpie if you're allowed to use those, and go over all your pencil lines so that those lines really pop, and then add some color to your pot and your stems and your flowers, thinking about colors maybe that your mom likes, maybe colors of flowers that you've seen growing outside. Oh, I've seen lots of yellow and red flowers lately, to make this a really beautiful picture to give to your mom on Sunday. I hope she loves it. I hope you had fun, and the girls and I will be back next week with an up and moving activity to get your body going for Friday morning, okay? Thanks for coloring and drawing along with me. See you later.